Hi, Mighty Mommy here, and I'm ready to share some quick and dirty parenting tips with you that will help make your life as a parent a little bit easier and a lot more fun. I'm your host, Cheryl Butler. You're packing your bags and are excited about moving to your new home. But whether it's in a nearby town, across the country, around the world, or just a few blocks away, moving can be a very difficult transition for children. Changing homes, schools, and friends is stressful. That's why today Mighty Mommy has come up with 10 ways for how to make moving easier on children. Tip number 1. Involve your children as soon as possible. Try and get the kids involved in the move as early as possible by giving them age-appropriate responsibilities to help them have a sense of control over the situation. If you're still in the house hunting phase, ask them if they would like a home with a backyard similar to the one that they have now, or would they rather have more space inside their new house where they can have secret hideouts or bigger bedrooms. If you have teens, take them with you to look at your top choices to show them that their opinion matters and that they have a say in their new home too. These may seem like trivial matters, but to a child, being involved in the move early on will make them feel more secure and even more excited about the prospect of relocating. Tip number 2, create a positive introduction. Once you've chosen your new home, but before you move, take your children to visit their new home and neighborhood, as well as see the other special places like the daycare, the grocery store, playground, library, and other fun spots that they might be visiting on a regular basis. If you can arrange ahead of time for them to meet 1 or 2 families in the neighborhood, even better. If you're involved in a church or a temple at your present home, check out some spiritual places before you move and take your child to a service there as soon after the move as possible. The key here is to have a place and people for your kids to move to rather than making them feel that they're moving away from their current familiar situation. Tip number 3, give a timeline. Explain the move step by step, tailored to your child's developmental level. Younger kids have shorter attention spans, so don't offer too many details at once. Older kids, though, they want specifics. Where are we moving to? How are we getting there? When are we moving? What does the new house look like? When do I start school? Provide as many details as they want, and make sure these come from you or your parenting partner. Tip number 4, visit new schools ahead of time. If possible, try to visit the school and your child's classroom during a non-school time so you can both become a bit familiar with the new building, atmosphere, rules, etc. If your child can meet with his new teacher before school starts, it would provide an opportunity for the teacher to spend a little time welcoming him to his new school and gush about all its great qualities, such as the big playground they'll use during recess or the new computers in each classroom. A little bit of quality time in the school can really alleviate your child's anxiety. Tip number 5, give your kids their own moving boxes. It's important for children to feel the move is something that the family is doing together, not something that's being forced upon them. Involving them in as many positive ways as possible will let them know that they are being included and can perhaps lessen the blow of the move. Communicate with them often that this move belongs to the entire family, not just to mom and dad. One way to do this is to give them 1 or 2 of their own moving boxes. Make sure it's a manageable size that they can carry themselves. You can let them decorate their own boxes and let them label with their own names, signifying what the contents in these boxes will be, being that it will be their own special things. Objects that they will be in charge of packing and moving by themselves. Suggest they include a favorite toy, a cozy blankie, pictures of their best friends, etc. Then, let the children carry their boxes out of the house and into the new house. These boxes remain with those children throughout the actual relocation from one home to another, if possible. Some children will even keep these boxes for many years afterward. Tip number 6, getting comfortable in a new home. Let your children spend some time making friends with the new house. When you feel that they are starting to get comfortable there, play hide and seek to discover its best hiding spots together. During the first few weeks, spend time with the children just walking through the neighborhood. Get to know what and who is where. Help the children draw a simple map of the street you live on and write in for them the names of the neighbors and household pets you meet. This grounding time will help keep them developing a good relationship with the new place and the families that live there. Keep looking for opportunities to remind them that they belong with you in your family, no matter where you live. Tip number 7, maintain daily routines. Routines are very comforting to children, young and old. Once you make the move to a new home, even if it's in the same town, don't get off track from regular family routines. If you always serve dinner at 6 and then give the kids their baths and then read bedtime stories, stick to this schedule in your new home as well. The routines that your kids have become accustomed to in their former home are very comforting, and keeping them in the new one will help ease the transition of new bedrooms, new neighborhoods, and new schools. Tip number 8, acknowledge your children's feelings. Some kids are very quiet and laid back and won't share their true feelings about how the move is affecting them. Be patient with your kids and try and empathize with their feelings. Make comments when appropriate, such as, "You must be feeling lonely and missing your friends from Girl Scouts." Acknowledge that the transition is tough for everyone and that you're feeling the challenge too. Dad and I know it's not easy making new friends. We're in the same boat. It's going to get easier over time, so it's okay to feel a little sad and lonely right now. Your family is here for you now, and soon you'll have new friends and new activities that you're going to love. Let them know that adjusting to a new home, school, and friends doesn't happen overnight, and it might take a little bit of time. By acknowledging this, you aren't squashing the feelings that they have that they're struggling with. You're validating them instead, and this can be a source of comfort. And tip number 9, reach out to your new neighbors. The custom of your new neighbors dropping by with a welcoming plate of homemade cookies is certainly a nice one, but why not change it up? Instead of waiting for them, bake your family's favorite brownies or sweet treats and bring a plate to each of the homes close by your new house. This gesture not only makes you and your family feel good, but it shows your new neighbors that you're happy to be a part of their neighborhood and could certainly help in building some new friendships for your kids and for you. And tip number 10, celebrate your new beginnings. Once you've made the move, find a special way or ritual to celebrate your new home. Plant a tree as a family or stencil a special quote in your new family room that reminds you of how special your family is, no matter what city you live in now. Take a photo of all of your family in front of your new home to send to your friends. Hold a special celebration dinner saying thanks for your family's new home. Make a list together of some of the places you'd like to visit in the near future, or some goals you'd like to have as a family in your new home. And find a new charity that you can spend some time contributing to if that's something that you like to do as a family. That in itself is a great way to meet others in your new community. Do you have any tips for preparing your child to move? We'd love for you to share your thoughts in the comment section at quickanddirtytips.com/mighty-mommy, or you can post your ideas on the Mighty Mommy Facebook page. And you can also connect with me on Twitter at Mighty Mommy, or I'd love to get your emails at mommy@quickanddirtytips.com. Visit our family-friendly boards also at pinterest.com/mightymommyqdt. Moving is stressful, there's no question about that. But if you include your family in the process, you can make it less scary for the kids and something that could be exciting for everyone. Enjoy your precious families, everyone, and until next time, happy parenting.